All right, everyone. So one of my friends just DM'd me. Well, it didn't just DM me. It was a few moments ago. I had finished my coffee, and this fucking bowl I was smoking. I'm not allowed to smoke on TikTok. And anyway, they were like, "What's a Narctard?" Well, I'll tell you what a Narctard is. It's not necessarily someone who has MPD. It definitely is someone who has MPD, but it's also someone who has strong narcissistic tendencies. And what they do is they retard the civil progression of society or another individual or a group of individuals' self development. And you're like, well, that's horrible. Why would someone undertake an agenda of that sort? And, it all comes back to trauma, being. These people usually get stuck between the ages of like 8 to 13. They'll be severely traumatized. They had their emotions dysregulated at a young age. And so it becomes an addiction of sorts to regulate their emotions through emotionally dysregulating you. And it's the mother of all addictions, worse than any controlled substance out there, because their victims have to go to substance abuse in order to fucking cope with their severely traumatized lives, because these people are so addicted to just taking from them and scapegoating. And that's essentially what a narctard is. And should we have empathy for these people that do this to us, or have done that to me? Well, that's the thing. You can have empathy, but you also have to hold people accountable. You do what you want of your own choosing. How you choose to hold people accountable, whether that's no contact or not, or outing them. Personally, I'm selective with my empathy at this point, after being scapegoated excessively for years. That can lead to all sorts of like sunset vertigo downward spirals. So, do I hold people accountable? Yes, I do. And my empathy is selective. That's the best way to defend yourself, selective empathy. That's about it. And as for the last video where I said, just be happy, fuck happiness. I mean, happiness is good. But it's fleeting. You get your rise and falls. With happiness is going to come, a sense of sadness and all that. And what at the core of that, though, you need radical acceptance. And when you get radical acceptance, you're on sort of a path to peace. When you're on a path to peace, you have self-love. So don't focus so much on happiness as much as the idea of peace. Don't disturb your own peace. Once you learn not to disturb your own peace, seldom is anyone going to be able to disturb your peace. And then you can use the selective empathy to hold them accountable. Thanks.